13-year-old Amina froze at the principal's door when a voice inside shattered her world. "We stole 50 million francs. The water project never existed." Her beloved teacher, Madame Sawato, was laughing. "Let the children die of thirst. I don't care." Amina's hand trembled on the door handle. She was the first child to overhear this conversation. What you will learn in the final 8 minutes of this story shows the price she paid for her courage. In the next 10 minutes, you will see how a child exposed a corruption network worth 2 billion francs. Ibrahim Traoré and this little hero's story saved thousands of children's lives. And the final 2 minutes will reveal that this was just the beginning. Amina Owe Drago's small hands were always bleeding. Every morning before school, she walked 2 kilometers just to fetch water. Her father, Musa, felt a deep ache in his heart every time he saw his daughter's cracked hands. "Papa, why did Mama die?" Amina had asked the previous night. Musa could only look away, unable to answer questions about illness, water, and contamination. Then one day, after her science class, Amina's world was shattered. Madame Sawato, the teacher who had loved her like a daughter, approached her. "Amina, could you fetch the water project documents from the principal's office? You are the student I trust most." That trust had always made Amina happy until she reached the principal's office. "Yes, we took the 50 million francs, but built no water facilities," Principal Kabore was saying on the phone. "Let the children continue dying of thirst. I don't care." Amina's legs began to shake. It turned out that even Madame Sawato was involved. She admitted, "And how easily we fool these families. These ignorant parents don't understand anything. Even if their children die, they won't speak up." Both of them burst into laughter. Amina's world collapsed. Her favorite teacher, the woman who had been like a mother, was now complicit in sacrificing children's lives for money. This revelation was only the beginning. That night, Amina couldn't sleep. Tears streamed down her face as Musa tried to understand what was troubling his daughter. "Papa," she whispered, trembling, "what if people you trust betray you?" "Tell me what happened, Amina," he urged. "Nothing, I'm just very sad," she replied. The next morning, Amina dreaded going to school but had no choice. Could she ever face Madame Sawato again? As she entered the classroom, her teacher greeted her with the same loving smile as always. "My dear Amina, did you bring the documents yesterday?" Amina nodded, though a wave of nausea filled her. "Good job, my smart girl. You're really very special," said Sawato. But these words no longer brought comfort. They made her sick. During recess, summoning all her courage, Amina returned to the principal's office. In the bottom drawer of a desk, she found a file labeled Water Project Confidential. The documents inside revealed a horrifying truth. 15 schools, 750 million francs, hundreds of fake reports, each claiming children have access to clean water. Yet every morning, the children carried water themselves. Quickly, she took photos with her phone. Just then, the door swung open. "What are you doing here?" Principal Kabore's voice was thick with anger. "Sir, why are you going through that file for homework?" Amina stammered. Kabore slammed the file shut and said, "Listen to me, little girl. Do not tell anyone what you saw here, or you'll get in trouble." This threat only steeled her determination. No longer afraid, she was filled with anger. That evening, when Musa returned home, Amina told him everything. Musa's face flushed with anger as he muttered, "These monsters don't care about children. Papa, what will we do?" After a long pause, Musa decided, "We need to reach President Traoré." But how? The story was about to take a turn you wouldn't believe. The next day, Musa called his friend Kor, a security guard at the presidential palace. "This is very serious, Musa. If your daughter is right, This is a huge scandal. At 7 p.m., Amina found herself at the presidential palace, her heart pounding. Sergeant Curry examined the documents, his expression changing to one of astonishment. This is incredible. I must call the president immediately. At 8:30 p.m., Ibrahim Traoré arrived. Although Amina had only seen him on television before, in person he was even more impressive. "Hello, Amina. You are a very brave girl," he said. Amina recounted everything she had heard. Traoré's expression gradually hardened. "Amina, you don't realize it yet, but you've uncovered something very big. This isn't just about 15 schools." "What do you mean?" she asked. "Your documents reveal over 200 fake projects. You have exposed an entire corruption network in the country," he explained. Amina was amazed. She had not known it was so extensive. Traoré continued, "But I must warn you, Amina. This is very dangerous. These people might try to silence you." "I'm scared," she admitted. "Being scared is normal," he said gently, "but you are very strong, and I will protect you." The very next morning, a major operation began. Principal Kabori, Madame Sawado, and 73 others were detained. At school, Amina felt a strange emptiness. Her beloved teacher was gone. Yet her classmate Fatu remarked, "Did you really get them arrested?" "Yes," Amina replied, "because it was the right thing to do." 3 weeks later, for the first time, clean water flowed into their village. As Amina watched the water streaming from the tap, tears filled her eyes. Musa embraced his daughter with pride. "You saved thousands of children." The true shock came during Ibrahim Traoré's final visit. "Amina," he said, "I want to tell you something. You didn't just expose corruption. You sparked something far greater." "Like what?" she asked. "Because of your courage, similar operations have started in 12 other African countries. Children are beginning to speak up, and when you grow up, you will become Africa's first children's rights prosecutor. We have even prepared a special education program for you." Today, at 17 years old, Amina is preparing to study law. That brave 13-year-old girl saved 2 billion francs simply by speaking up about her thirst. And, more importantly, she has given hope to thousands of children. Her story reminds us, you can speak up too. One final secret. The school where this story unfolded is now called the Amina Urago Children's Rights Center. Each year, hundreds of children come there to share their own stories, proof that sometimes the courage of a single child can change an entire continent.